the last one, nervous tissue. Nervous tissue is present in the brain, spinal cord and nerves that I wrote on the board at the beginning today. Nervous tissue is highly sensitive and delicate tissue. Highly what? Delicate and sensitive, right? Nervous tissue cannot be regenerated. It's opposite than epithelial tissue. Epithelial tissue has high rate of regeneration, right? You remember that? Quickly replaces the dead cells like your skin. But nervous tissue usually do not what? Regenerate. That's why you know if someone gets stroke, brain damage, right? Usually it doesn't get fully recovered because nervous tissue will not regenerate. Usually, there are exceptions. But epithelial tissue, if you lose the skin, quickly regenerate, right? Nervous tissue produces and transmit electrical signal that I mentioned before. Electrical signal, generation and transmission, that is the function. Nervous system controls. It is one of two control systems. You must remember in last lecture I mentioned two systems of your body control, right? One is the nervous, which is fast acting or slow acting? Fast. And another is what? Endocrine, which releases hormones, right? So relatively slow. Not very slow, but relatively slow. Very good. So nervous tissue controls the other body functions. If you see the neural tissue under the microscope, you will see the main cells are the neurons. So I did draw a neuron before, axon, cell body, dendrite. So you will see many neurons in neural tissue. And these are neurons, the main tissue, main cells of neural tissue, and also you will see supporting cells called neuroglia or glial cells. These are supporting cells. So that is the neural tissue. You already know dendrite, cell body, axon. I mentioned, I did draw on the board before. Dendrite, and these are neuroglial cells, supporting cells. Okay, so that is the neural tissue that forms the brain, spinal cord, and nerves. Okay, so in those structures you will find neural tissue. Oh, we have still muscle tissue. Okay, so let's finish the muscle tissue. How many types of muscle tissue? How many of you remember? 3. Those muscles are attached to the skeleton. Those are called what? Skeletal muscles, right? Those are in the wall of that tissue, muscle tissue in the wall of the heart, cardiac, right? In the wall of tube-like and hollow organs, smooth. Very good. And they are different under the microscope. If you see the skeletal muscle tissue, what you will see? Skeletal muscle fibers are cylindrical fibers. Cylinders like this. Cylindrical fibers. So number 1, cylindrical shape fibers. Number 1. Inside the fibers, you'll see lines like this. These are called striations. cylindrical fibers, striations. Make sense? Number 3, in each fiber, or each fiber is a cell. In each fiber, you have many multiple nuclei. And nuclei are not in the center of the fiber, but attached to the membrane. So we say this is peripherally located, not centrally, that is peripherally, multiple nuclei. Number 3, nuclei are peripherally located, not centrally. Make sense? Attached to the membrane. And how many? Multiple, not one, multiple. So that is the skeletal muscle tissue. Here you see cylindrical fibers, striations, and multiple nuclei in